Yeah, it is tax season and we want to make sure that everybody get it right during the tax season. Yeah, it is tax season. We want to make sure everybody got it right. We did the question and answers for individuals. This is totally for small business. So it's going to take a little bit of time because, putting your small business together, you really need time. It's not going to be 1 minute or 2 minutes video. So let's jump quick into it. I'm going to talk about the frequently asked questions, but before I get into that, I want to talk about W-2 versus 1099. What should I issue my workers? What should I issue the people that work for me? And by the way, you do know that if you're going to give 1099 or if you're going to do W-2, January 31st is always the deadline, January 31 of every year. So how do I determine which to issue? For my small business, as a small business owner, determining whether to classify a worker as an employee, which is W-2, or an independent contractor is crucial for your business. It is extremely very crucial. And it indeed is one of the things that you need to do to be in compliance with the IRS. When you misclassify, it can result into penalty. You all know IRS love penalties. It can lead into you owing back taxes, and it can also lead into legal issues. So when to issue a W-2 for an employee, underline the word employee. You should issue W-2 if the worker meets the criteria as an employee, meaning you have control over their work. You dictate what they do, where they do the work, and how the work is being performed. You have an ongoing relationship. The worker is expected to report regularly to your business place. You provide the tools and the trainings that they use in doing the work. You supply all the equipment and tools and all the necessary trainings that they require. You have an exclusive work arrangement with them. The worker primarily provides services to your business, and then you have the payroll and tax responsibilities. As an employer, you must withhold income taxes. For these people that are classified into employees, you must pay 100% of their social security, and you must also contribute to 100% of Medicare taxes. You must pay unemployment taxes on behalf of this employee. So that's why when you fire some of them, they quickly run to your state and they want to get an unemployment benefit. When will someone be classified as somebody who is an independent contractor and can get a 1099 from you? You should issue a 1099 when the following happen. The control of what they do, the worker decide how they work. They decide when to work. They decide when and how to complete the job. It is project based. Maybe you have someone fixing a property for you, for people that are doing fix and flip in real estate. Those contractors that are working for you, they are independent, and you can issue them 1099 on what you pay to them. They own their own tools and they own their own resources. They bring their men that are supposed to be subcontractors. And at times you can also ask them for insurance. Then they have multiple people that they are working for. They work for you maybe on zone A and they're working for somebody else on zone B. Tax responsibility, it is their responsibility to pay their taxes. You just give them a 1099 and you expense the 1099 on your income and the rest of them. If you want details on how to do this income and expenses, please let me know in the comment section. We can come back and we can do a full training to them. To those things so that we can classify them right. How to ensure proper classification. Use the IRS common law test. Consider behavioral control, financial control, and the type of relationship between you and your worker, which are the things that I just listed up there. Then the forms that you need to, if you are unsure, fill form SS8 so that you can determine what this person does. And it's just going to be, does this person do this? Does this person do that? And you'll be able to come up with what type of classification you will give them, either W-2 or 1099. Please maintain your documents. We can't overemphasize this. Maintain your documents. Keep contracts. Keep invoices. They are records that justify that you made those payments when you pay people. Please, correctly classifying workers protect your business from IRS penalty. We said that before. They ensure compliance with taxes. If you misclassify an employee as an independent contractor, you may be liable for unpaid payroll taxes. And this, will always come with interest. And they add penalty to it also. When in doubt, consult a tax professional. Joveti Consult LLC will help you. Our number is 240-755-3544, and you will see that scrolling on the screen. Please make sure that you ensure proper classification. Now, still on your small businesses, remember I said that this is going to take about 3 minutes. On your small businesses, we want to talk about the some small questions that I get asked all the time. What type of form do I need to file for my small business? Listen, I am giving this lectures out in case you want to file your taxes by yourself. But if you're not comfortable filing them, then we're available to file for you. But some people will say, oh, it's expensive to file business taxes with tax professionals. Let me do it myself. And that is why I'm giving this lecture. If you have further questions, I will ask you, I will answer to them. But if you think that they are overwhelming, they can be overwhelming. Please ensure that you get a tax professional that is known to you and you know that their work is very good. The form that you need. Now, let's break it down a little bit. I'm talking about small businesses. Here, I'm concentrating on LLC. If we get to S Corp and C Corp, I'll come back and do that training later. I don't want to match them together. So, if you're an LLC, the tax form that you will fill is still 1040, the one that you will fill as a taxpayer, like a regular individual that is paying taxes. And the business form that you're going to fill is going to be a Schedule C. Yes, you heard me right. Schedule C if you have a 1090, an LLC. LLC is a glorified sole proprietorship, except you elect it as an S Corp. If you have sole proprietorship, you're still filing LLC. You're still filing Schedule C. If you have partnership, you're filing 1065. So they are not the same thing. So let's concentrate on LLC and sole proprietorship. You're filing 1040 for yourself, and then part of your schedule. You know how you will get Schedule A when you have mortgage? You will do Schedule C, and you will report your business income and expenses. Please, if somebody had paid you 1099, you will report it here in this LLC. You will report it as receipt, depending on the software that you're using. You will report it as receipt or income. They are the same thing as far as IRS is concerned. Your expenses will be the ones that if you paid your other, say you are a contractor and you paid your subcontractors 1099, again, you need to issue your 1099 by January 31st, so that those people can also file their taxes. You don't know what to do, we can help you file your 1099. Just make sure that you bring all those paperwork to us and we'll charge you. Oh yeah, we will charge you, and we can transmit to the IRS. You get your copy, the contractor get their copy, and everybody is fine. They are filing their taxes. So, but if you have employees, the ones that you give W-2, you would have started filing your quarterly 941. Again, you may not be able to do this yourself. The payroll company will do it for you. If you don't have a payroll company, we can help you do that. Quarterly, you have to file that from 941, and annually, you file 940. For partnership, you will file Form 1065. I said it before, and you will get issued a Schedule K1. If you are an LLC or you are in partnership with somebody and they issue you Schedule K1, it is an income to you. You must report it to the IRS. Does not mean that you are now in business. If you have Schedule K1, you can still file it and everything will flow into your 1040. What expenses can I deduct as a small business? I get these questions a lot. If you have an office, you deduct your office supply, you deduct your equipment, your rent or lease, for the space that you're using. It gets a little bit tricky if you're using your home. We're going to come to that. If you have any question, please type them in the comment section so that we can address them. I just want to go straight and make this one not too long. It's already taking about 10 minutes. your travel and your meal expenses, again, they must be business related. So don't take your family to Disneyland and say you want to expense them. Don't go and sleep in one hotel, just for cruise, and you say you want to. They must be business related. Your employee wages, remember we just talked about W2, those are the wages. And any money that you pay to your contractors, your independent contractors in that 1099, they are tax deductible. Your business insurance, you know how they ask you to get liability insurance, to get workers' compensation insurance, and the rest of them. For some of you that are into staffing and the rest of them, yes, they are tax deductible. If you do marketing, yes, you pay for all those marketing for building your website, and we also help people build their website. So I'm also advertising myself. We build very nice website for you. You're going to be seeing our website on the link that I'm going to send here. We can do those for you. All those money that you spend on marketing, your flyer, your business card, yes, they are tax deductible. If you use a vehicle for your business, let's say that you do Uber, you supply, you sell things, and you have to physically take the supplies to them, just like, say, assuming that you own Amazon. Oh my God, I just lifted you up. You own Amazon, and then you have your vehicles that are doing supplies. Yes, you can deduct the mileage, but please ensure that you keep very, very accurate record. Do I need to pay self-employment tax on my business income? The answer is yes. If you're a sole proprietor or an independent contractor, you will need to pay self-employment taxes, which covers your contribution to Social Security. Remember that the fact that you're not getting W2 because you're not working for somebody else does not mean that you're not contributing to your Social Security. You will get Social Security when you get to, that age. So when you are doing, so when people get 1099, maybe they get paid cash and the rest of them, and they don't file taxes, you are actually cheating yourself, because anytime that you pay taxes or you file your taxes, that is how the IRS knows that you're making income, and they put some of them towards your Social Security and your Medicare when you get to that age. This is reported on your Schedule SE. So you will see those forms. Remember, I said Schedule C. Now I'm going to SE. That is why tax filing is a little bit just complicated. So you need a tax professional, because we use software that will quickly classify all these things, and error is omitted to zero, because the IRS has zero tolerance to error. Yes, I said what I said, zero tolerance to error. Now, the tax rate is approximately 15.3% on your net income. So when you have Schedule C, and I'm going to dwell a little bit into this. I can choose to divide this video into part 1, 2, 3, so that you have enough time to watch it. But I'm still going to make all the videos anyway. So if I divide them when I'm uploading, please make sure you come back to look at part 1, part 2, and part 3. Now, when you have Schedule C and you make a certain amount of money, and we all say that, oh, business tax is about 35%. It is because 15.3% of whatever you are paying is going towards your Social Security and your Medicare. How can I pay estimated taxes on small business? Yes, the IRS know that when you earn all those money with your small business, they keep coming. January to December is a very, very long time, and they keep coming. You are a subcontractor to the state of Maryland, a subcontractor to this, and they give you all those money. It may be challenging in December to pay all those money. So they encourage you to pay your estimated taxes. What your tax preparer will do is to lump up whatever you made the previous year and use that as an estimation for you. And then you can pay that every quarter. The first quarter is always April 15. So you will pay April, you will pay, I think the next quarter will be sometime around June, and then you pay September or so, and then you pay January 15. So if you have a tax preparer, they will remind you that the estimated taxes is due. Please make sure that you pay them. Or if you think you can discipline yourself, you can pay all of them at once, but make sure that they are not late. The next question is, What is home office deduction? I briefly mentioned that before. And can my small business qualify for it? Yes. If you run your business from your home and you use a part of your home exclusively, underline the word, exclusively for business, you may be eligible for the home office deduction. This allows you to deduct a portion of your rent, your mortgage, your utility, and other home-related expenses based on the square footage used for business. Underline those words. I'm going to repeat them again. A portion may be eligible. So you have a 3-bedroom and you are using 1 bedroom to do your taxes. Obviously, you're not using this, so you can't claim 50%. So when you get the whole square footage of your house and you get the square footage of that room, you take whatever belongs to that room. Your utility is $500 a month. You know that that room can most likely not use more than 100 or 200. Okay, because you put some gadgets there. What about your washing machine that is not business related? So you have to be careful and ensure you do at least estimate your deductions in a way that does not raise a red flag. Yes, red flag. So, and then utility, if you have a dedicated utility to that room, maybe you have two, and you know it is easy and achievable for you to have 2 utilities come into your house. So say you have an internet provider, you are using one for the whole house and you want a dedicated one for you. So the whole money for that dedicated one is tax deductible. And again, some square footage, which may not be a lot. We encourage people to use, I have done a video before, I'm probably going to look for it and tag it here. We encourage people to use professional buildings for their businesses so that you can advertise. You don't want everybody to know the address of your house. Now, again, I think that is it. I was able to cover everything for your 1099 and a small business. Oh, okay, great. That's good. So, are you ready for tax preparation? Remember that January 27 is the D-Day. You can start putting your documents together right now. You don't want to go through penalty with the IRS. If you do know that you may not be able to meet up with the tax deadline, if a small business, kudos, you're good. You have up until April 15 to file your taxes at least, most likely most of the years. If you think that you're not ready, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, you are not there, file for an extension. Once tax season begins, you don't even have to wait till April to file for an extension. File for an extension straight off and you get up until October 15 for you to file your taxes. You want to avoid penalty by all means. They are expensive. I don't know how many of you that are small businesses that are making a lot of money. It is not a lot of money. There are a whole lot of expenses that you incur as a small business. So you don't want to spend the money that you don't have. You do not, and when they charge you with this penalty, they come with interest. You don't want to do that, especially if you do not pay your taxes. You don't want IRS audit. Even as a tax professional, I have been around for quite some decades. I run away from IRS audit. It is not good for everybody. So, and when you owe IRS, you pay. You have that obligation to pay them. They can claim anything. Even as a tax professional, I can be banned if I owe IRS. So you don't want to do that. You don't really want IRS visiting you. Now, when people talk about, if I do my business at home, how would the IRS know that I'm not using the whole square footage? Let me bust your bubble. IRS has the right to visit you. So you say you are using a room for home business and they come into that room and there is a bed. It is not qualified for business. So there are so many things that we have to put into consideration, but I am already at 20 minutes to log out. Again, you will see our address, our phone number, and our contact. We are ready. We are taking new customers. If you like educational videos like this, please do me a favor. Do me that good favor. Subscribe, follow us, whichever platform you see this on. Share. Let other people learn from it. Even if they're not qualified to file for taxes right now, they will be qualified later. Even some tax professionals still have questions. Share this with your tax professional. This is what this person said. Is this true? Is this something that I'm not asking you to leave your tax professional? But if you do need to leave your tax professional, maybe because you're not able to talk to them, maybe because they are not reachable, Joveti Consult is taking new customers. And one thing that will promise you is accuracy in your tax return. Have a nice one and stay financially savvy.